for Black girl nerds.
Good morning, Letitia, or afternoon, depending on where you are.
Good afternoon.
I enjoyed your performance so much. It gave me a chance to see or have a bird's eye view into racism from a non-American point of view and what we know it to be here in the United States. As a like your character, as a West Indian who moved to England, you have that comparison, of course. But what type of reflection did you do in your own experience as you prepare to perform as Althea?
Deep reflection. Deep reflection. I reflected on the fact of using my voice for change, and finding out my particular avenue and way of doing that, because Althea was a voice for change. And it even went as deep as to how I loved myself, how I loved my hair, how I loved my culture, how I shouldn't be afraid to celebrate and promote my culture. So many things unraveled for me when I started to just, explore and research more about the world that Althea was, a part of back then. And it just opened up so much for me.
I was so moved by your performance that I went and sought out some more information, and I listened to a podcast she had done. And as she went there as a student, it really wasn't even her intention to be part of the struggle like that. She was there to study and be a biochemist and all of those things. Why do you think those type of personalities make for the best leaders and people to move the culture forward and lead the people in the struggle?
Oh man, that's such a good question. I guess because they're not looking for it, it's just finding them. So I remember doing research, and Althea, again, she just wanted to study to be a biochemist and studying biochemistry and minding her business. But the teacher, within her university, her teacher felt the need to degrade her, to say something that was degrading to her race, about her culture, about her people, that she had to stand up for it. So I guess, in a sense, those make for the best leaders, because they're able to be on the one side of not looking for anything, not looking to be intimidated or spoken ill of in any way. They just want to cut through and do what they need to do, but they can see blatantly that society, something's wrong here, and it stirs something up in them, where they thought their journey was one way, but then it has to also lead into another place. And I feel like it's a bit more raw that way, because they got firsthand degree of like racism of people bringing them down in a society and in an environment that they thought was safe, and it's like, whoa, it's not safe here. Absolutely. So I definitely think those make for the greatest leaders.
Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed
You're
your
welcome.
performance. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much. Bless you guys.
Bye-bye.
Better shake your booties for Black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for Black girl nerds.